Heavenly Father, as the first light of dawn gently brushes the sky and a new day awakens, I come before you with a heart bowed low and lifted high at the same time, bowed in humility, yet lifted in gratitude. This morning is not like any other, for this is the day you have made, and I choose to rejoice and be glad in it. Lord, I do not want to enter this day relying on my own wisdom or leaning on the fragile strength of my own understanding. Too many times I have tried to walk in my own power, and I have stumbled. Too often I have carried burdens I was never meant to carry, only to find myself weary and worn. But today, I long to be led. I long for your hand to steady me, for your voice to guide me, for your spirit to direct my thoughts, my steps, and my words. So before the world can demand my attention, before tasks and responsibilities come rushing in like waves, I pause here, at the still waters of your presence. I breathe deeply. I release my worries, and I whisper this simple but profound prayer. Lord, lead me today. Father, the path before me today is unknown to me, but it is never hidden from you. You see the roads that twist, the valleys that dip low, and the mountains that rise high. You know every turn that awaits me, every encounter that will cross my path, every word that will be spoken to me, and every thought that will rise in my heart. So I surrender my way to you. Too often I wake with my own agenda. I think I know what is best. I make plans, I schedule my hours, and I try to control what is beyond my grasp. Yet you remind me that your ways are higher than my ways, and your thoughts are higher than my thoughts. So today, I lay down my map, my timetable, my checklist, and my expectations. I lay them gently at your altar and say, not my will, but yours be done. Lead me away from the traps that the enemy has set in secret. Protect me from walking into snares that are disguised as opportunities. Keep me from distractions that look good on the surface but are empty within. Guard me from doors that are not meant to be opened, and guide me toward the ones that bear your fingerprints. When I am tempted to run ahead of you, remind me to slow down. When fear tries to paralyze me and keep me from moving, remind me that you are with me, so I can take bold steps of faith. Lord, I don't want to walk blindly or carelessly. I don't want to drift into this day aimlessly, carried by the currents of my own desires or the pressures of others. I want to walk in the center of your will, step by step, moment by moment. Teach me to listen for your voice, even in the noise of life. When the world shouts for my attention, may the gentle whisper of your spirit cut through the chaos. When confusion clouds my vision, be the light that clears the path. When doubt shakes my confidence, be the assurance that steadies my soul. And as I walk, remind me that surrender is not weakness but strength. To yield my path to you is not to lose control, but to place control into the hands of the one who knows the end from the beginning. It is not to walk in uncertainty, but to walk in confidence, knowing the shepherd goes before his sheep. Lord, this morning I do not ask for a life free of challenges, but for a heart that trusts in your leading through them. I do not ask for a road without valleys, but for the assurance that you walk with me in the shadow. I do not ask for a day free of choices, but for the wisdom to choose the road that leads me closer to you. So I begin here, Father, surrendering my path. From the rising of the sun to its setting, I give this day back to you. Lead me in the way everlasting, and may every step I take be one step deeper into the beauty of your will. Father, as you lead me today, I know that the greatest battlefield I will face is not always in the world around me, but often in the quiet chambers of my own heart. My thoughts can wander, my emotions can rise and fall, and my desires can easily be pulled in directions that do not honor you. That is why I ask you, Lord, not only to guide my steps outwardly, but to guard my heart inwardly. You are the keeper of my soul, and I need you to set a watch over my inner life. Teach me to be vigilant, for I know that the issues of life flow from the heart. Let my heart not become polluted by bitterness that lingers, or weighed down by unforgiveness that festers in silence. Pull up every root of anger before it grows into resentment. Uproot every seed of envy before it overshadows the joy you have given me. Cleanse away every shadow of pride that blinds me from serving others with humility. Lord, I confess that on my own, my heart is fragile and easily deceived. But in your hands, it can be transformed. Breathe your spirit into me so that compassion flows naturally and kindness becomes my instinctive response. May my heart be soft enough to weep with those who weep, but strong enough to forgive those who hurt me. May it be tender to the cries of the needy, yet steadfast when temptation knocks at my door. Let the fruit of the Spirit blossom within me, love that is patient and kind, joy that is not shaken by circumstances, peace that stills the storms inside me, patience that bears with others, goodness that reflects your character, faithfulness that endures, gentleness that disarms, and self-control that restrains me from wandering into sin. Father, lead me to guard my heart not with walls that shut people out, but with your truth that keeps darkness away. Let the filter of your word shape my thoughts so that lies cannot find a home in me. When the enemy whispers condemnation, let me remember your mercy. When fear tries to plant itself in me, let me remember your promises. When anxiety creeps in, let me rest in your perfect peace. Guard my heart, O Lord, so that it beats in rhythm with yours. May every emotion, every desire, every longing of my soul be aligned with heaven today. If I grow restless, calm me. If I grow cold, ignite me. If I grow distracted, center me again on Christ. This day, I will face people who are hurting, people who may be harsh, people who may be indifferent. Guard my heart so that I respond not with bitterness, but with grace. Guard my heart so that I do not repay evil with evil, but overcome evil with good. Guard my heart so that even when I am misunderstood, I choose love over retaliation. O Lord, build in me a heart that reflects your Son, Jesus, gentle yet strong, humble yet victorious, compassionate yet firm in truth. As I walk through this day, may my heart be a temple where your Spirit dwells, and may its doors remain open only to that which is holy, pure, and pleasing to you. Lord, as I journey through this day, decisions await me. Some will be simple: what words I choose, how I spend my time, what attitudes I allow to govern me. Others may carry weight, choices that affect my future, my relationships, my work, or the calling you have placed upon my life. And in each one, I long for your wisdom. You have said that if anyone lacks wisdom, they need only ask, and you will give generously without finding fault. So I ask this morning, pour out wisdom upon me like living water. Let my mind be sharp, my discernment clear, and my spirit attuned to your leading. Lord, keep me from rushing into decisions driven by impatience. Guard me from being swayed by the voices of the crowd or the pressure of urgency. Teach me to pause, to breathe, and to invite you into every crossroad I face. For even when a way seems right to me, it can lead to emptiness unless you have marked it with your blessing. May every choice I make today be filtered through this question: does this draw me closer to you or pull me further away? Let my motives be examined by the fire of your Spirit, so that selfish ambition may be burned away and only your pure will remains. When opportunities arise, give me clarity to recognize which are doors opened by your hand and which are distractions disguised as blessings. When challenges arise, give me patience to endure and insight to learn. When conflicts arise, give me the humility to seek peace and the courage to speak truth in love. Father, I ask for wisdom not only for myself, but for those whose paths will cross mine today. May the advice I give be rooted in grace. May the counsel I share be seasoned with your truth. May the influence I carry point others not to me, but to Christ. Lord, I know that wisdom is more than cleverness or knowledge. It is walking in reverence of you, aligning my thoughts with your eternal perspective. It is recognizing that what seems small in the eyes of the world may be great in the kingdom of heaven, and what seems urgent to men may be insignificant before your throne. So lead me in wisdom today, that I may choose rightly when temptation beckons, respond gently when provoked, and act boldly when faith demands. May every decision, great or small, carry the fragrance of your Spirit. And when I look back on this day tonight, let me rejoice not in my cleverness, but in the fact that at every turn, I sought your wisdom and you faithfully guided me. Lord, as I stand at the threshold of this day, I am mindful of my human weakness. Though I may begin with energy and determination, I know that as the hours unfold, fatigue can set in, discouragement can whisper, and unexpected trials can press heavily upon me. That is why I do not look to myself for strength, but to you, the eternal wellspring that never runs dry. Father, remind me that true strength is not the absence of weakness, but the presence of your Spirit within me. When I feel weary, let me not despair but turn to you, for you renew those who wait upon you. Teach me to draw strength not from pride or stubbornness, but from surrender, for in yielding to you, I am lifted up by a power far greater than my own. Today I may face demands that feel beyond me. Responsibilities may stretch me, conflicts may unsettle me, and worries may seek to drain me. But I will not fear, for you are my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in you, and with that trust comes help. With that help comes courage. With that courage comes perseverance. Lord, when my body feels heavy, breathe life into me. When my mind feels cluttered, bring clarity and peace. When my spirit feels faint, pour fresh fire upon me. Remind me that you, who strengthened Moses in the wilderness, David in the valley, Elijah on the mountain, and Paul in the prison cell, are the same God who walks with me now. I ask for strength not only to endure, but to overcome. Give me strength to rise above discouragement when it tries to pull me down. Give me strength to say no when temptation calls for compromise. Give me strength to forgive when my pride prefers to hold a grudge. Give me strength to keep walking when everything in me wants to stop. And Lord, grant me the wisdom to know when strength means pressing forward and when it means resting in you. For even Jesus, the Son of Man, withdrew to quiet places to pray, finding renewal in the Father's presence. Teach me that strength is not always found in constant motion, but in holy stillness. As I journey through this day, let my strength be more than physical endurance. Let it be spiritual resilience. May my perseverance be testimony to your sustaining grace. May my victories point not to my determination, but to your faithfulness. May every step I take, though heavy or light, declare this truth: the Lord is my strength. Father, as you lead me, I ask not only for your guidance for myself, but for the grace to shine as a light in the world. For I know this journey is not mine alone. My life touches others. My words influence hearts. My presence can bring either hope or despair. So I pray today, let me be a reflection of Christ wherever I go. You have called me the light of the world, not by my own nature, but because of your Spirit within me. A city on a hill cannot be hidden, and neither should the light you have placed in me. Let that light not be dimmed by fear, hidden by compromise, or extinguished by neglect. Instead, let it burn brightly in kindness, in patience, in generosity, and in truth. Lord, today I will cross paths with people I know and with strangers I may never see again. Let every encounter be touched by your love. When I greet someone, may my words carry encouragement. When I listen, may my heart show compassion. When I act, may my deeds reflect your goodness. Even in the smallest interactions, a smile, a gentle word, a moment of attention, let others see not me, but Christ in me. There will be moments when darkness tries to surround me. Negativity, gossip, anger, despair. In those moments, let my light not flicker, but shine brighter. Let me not mirror the darkness, but overcome it with grace. Let me be slow to speak words that wound and quick to offer words that heal. Let me resist the temptation to hide my faith and instead live it boldly yet humbly. Father, I ask also that you would keep my motives pure. Let me shine not so that I may be noticed or praised, but so that others may be drawn closer to you. For a light does not boast of itself, it simply illuminates, revealing the beauty of what is around it. So may my life illuminate the beauty of your kingdom, the hope of salvation, the joy of knowing Christ, the peace that passes understanding. And Lord, even when I feel insignificant, remind me that even the smallest light can push back great darkness. A single candle in a dark room changes everything. So let me not despise the small opportunities to do good. Let me not overlook the quiet moments to serve. Let me not think my efforts are too small to matter. In your hands, every act of love is multiplied. Every seed of kindness can grow into a harvest. Every spark of light can ignite a fire. So I pray, lead me to be light today, in my family, in my work, in my community, in every place my feet touch. And when the day ends, may others look back on their time with me and feel they have encountered not just another person, but a glimpse of your love shining through me. Lord, even though this prayer rises with the morning light, I already lift my eyes toward the evening, for I know that how a day begins often determines how it will end. And so I ask you, Father, to walk with me through every hour until the last moment of this day when I lay my head down and rest. When the sun begins to set and I look back on all that has unfolded, may I see not just the tasks completed or the challenges faced, but the footprints of your presence woven through it all. I long to end this day not with regret, not with weariness of spirit, but with gratitude in my heart, whispering, "The Lord has led me, and his ways were good." Tonight, when the quiet of evening wraps around me, may my soul testify that every burden was lighter because you carried it with me. May I remember how, in the moments of confusion, you gave clarity. In the times of weakness, you gave strength. In the face of temptation, you gave escape. In the middle of uncertainty, you gave peace. Lord, remind me at the close of the day that nothing was wasted, for even the struggles refined me. Even the delays taught me patience. Even the disappointments drew me nearer to you. When I close my eyes at night, let me see that this day was not random, but divinely ordered, step by step, by the shepherd who never forsakes his sheep. And Father, if I falter along the way, if I stumble or make mistakes, if I miss opportunities or fail to obey your prompting, let me not end the day in shame. Instead, remind me of your mercy, which is new every morning and abundant every evening. Let me end this day with a heart resting in your forgiveness and a spirit renewed by your grace. So even before this day has fully begun, I place its ending in your hands. I trust that the same God who leads me through the rising sun will also carry me through the setting sun. And when night falls, may my soul rest peacefully, knowing that you, O Lord, have been faithful from the first light until the last shadow. Father in heaven, this is my cry. Lead me today. Lead me when I rise and when I lie down. Lead me in the quiet hours and in the busy ones. Lead me when the path is smooth and when it grows difficult. Lead me when my heart feels strong and when it feels faint. Walk ahead of me, preparing the way so I do not stumble. Walk beside me so that I never feel alone. Walk behind me, protecting me from what I cannot see. Surround me on every side, above and beneath, within and without, until I am wrapped completely in the safety of your presence. Be the voice that steadies my thoughts when confusion rises. Be the peace that settles my spirit when anxiety tries to overwhelm me. Be the strength that carries me when my body grows tired. Be the joy that lifts me when sadness weighs me down. Lord, I give you this day. Take it, shape it, use it. Let my words be a blessing, my actions be a testimony, and my very life be a reflection of Christ. Let me not walk in circles of my own will, but let every step draw me closer to you. And when this day has ended and the night falls once again, may I look back with a heart full of gratitude, knowing that you led me every step of the way. May my soul sing in quiet confidence. The Lord was my shepherd, and I lacked nothing. So I rise this morning, Lord, not with fear, but with faith, not with uncertainty, but with trust, not with pride, but with surrender. For you are my guide, my keeper, my strength, and my light. Lead me today, O Lord, and may this entire day become a song of worship to your holy name. Amen.